Okay, so hi there. We're going to answer one question about interpreting pie charts, right? So it's quite that will be a straight. This will be a straightforward video. Before that, I want to show you this article by um, Bhatia Srivastava, Kyati, and Kaushik. Sorry for if I mispronounce anyone, but the title is "Prevalence of Abuse in Mental Ill Patients Visiting Outpatient Setting in a Tertiary Care Hospital in India." So, you can read this. You can see this online. You can look it up. But I want to go ahead and check and see there's a figure number two here, which looks like a pie. Well, it is a pie chart. What I want to do is we want to analyze this pie chart over here, all right, and try to see some indications and analysis. So clearly we can see that there are 38% of those diagnoses in this study is under depression, 15% is anxiety, 10% is bipolar, psychotic is 17%, OCD 7%, we have sexual which is 4%, and others which is 9%. Supposedly this will all be sum up to 100. Seldom we will face what we call a random what do you call it? Um, rounding off error. So let's try to add them up. So that's 38 plus 15. That's going to give us what? 53, right? So we have 38 plus 15 is 53. We add 10 to that, that becomes 63. We add 17 to that. We have 80 all in all. And we're gonna put 7% for OCD, 9% for others, and 4% for dysexual, which will add up to 100. And we're going to look that there is 206 samples in this study. So you may be asked the question, if 10% are bipolar, how many of them are actually bipolar? So what we're going to do is we're going to multiply 206 by 10%. That's going to give us 20.6 clearly. So maybe we need to round off, because we don't have a person which is zero point 0.6. So that becomes 21, right? How many persons are there who is diagnosed with depression? So we have 206. Okay, we multiply that by 0.38, so that will give us 78.28. So we're going to round off to 78 in that case. Okay, there will be some questions wherein it's going to challenge you, mentally challenge you, um, and we will make use of this what we call logical connectors. When I ask, for example, what's the probability, or how many in the population has diagnosis which is either OCD or psychotic. Okay, again, OCD or psychotic. So what we're gonna do, since the word is or, we're gonna multiply them, or rather, we're gonna add rather the percentages. So 17 plus 7 will give us 24. And then how many are they, which is OCD or psychotic? So we have 206. We multiply that by 0.24, and we have 49.44. So rounding that off, it's gonna give us 49. Okay, one trick question though. Say you will be asked how many are bipolar, diagnosed with bipolar and anxiety. So we're talking about both here. Okay, it's not going to be or, which is either of them, but both. These persons or these individuals have anxiety and bipolar at the same time. The thing is, this pie chart doesn't give us intersections. Okay, so if that's the case, we don't have that data. So if we're just going to look at the pie chart to be our only source of data, how many have bipolar and anxiety at the same time? That's zero, because we don't have that. Okay, just by visually looking at it, bipolar and anxiety are beside each other in this pie chart, and of course there are 0% who have both bipolar and anxiety, because they're mutually exclusive as far as this as far as this pie chart is concerned. So that's going to be 0%, or how many they are. So 0%, that's zero. Okay, so hopefully that answers the question as part of our quiz, and hopefully you would be more careful next time in answering those kinds of questions. So thank you very much.